Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Good evening, good morning, wherever you are. So, welcome to another episode, another live training. Today, I have a very, very special guest. Is Jasleen Kaur, and basically, I'm very proud of her journey, and she started her affiliate marketing business not long ago. But in the past 3 weeks, she is reaping these crazy results. So I asked her if she can share with us what's her process, how she is closing high ticket sales. Okay. Basically, she closed three high ticket sales in just a week. So I'm having her as my special guest, and she will be sharing with you her framework and also share with you some of her tips that have been bringing her results. So let me bring Jasleen on to the show. Hey, Jasleen, how are you?
Hey, Daniel, I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Hey, so yeah, tell us a little bit, okay? Just in case some people are not familiar with you yet. So
Yeah.
tell us a little bit about your story. What was your background? Okay, what is your previous background? Okay, what do you do? And also, how did you get started with your affiliate marketing business?
So my background is mainly in mental health services. So I've worked many years in the care industry. I actually started off as a domiciliary carer. So that is basically looking after the elderly people in their homes. That's going back like many, many, many years ago. I then worked in actual care homes, and then from that I moved up to supported living, and then from that I got promoted to managerial roles. So I was a manager of a home for young people for many, many years. That was in a mental health setting. When I was working as a manager, I was actually working 24-hour shifts, like back to back. So we would start work at, for example, midday today. I'd work through till 11 p.m. at night, and then basically sleep for 6 hours, and then be back on shift till the following day, midday. And I used to do three or four of those back to back.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a good job. I loved it. It was very challenging. It was very rewarding as well. But I think after I had my daughter in 2019, it wasn't something that I could go back to.
Mm-hmm.
So I had my daughter in September 2019, and then we was hit by COVID, unfortunately, after a few months. And then the site closed down, so I couldn't go back anyway. And at the time, there was no other jobs actually available.
Mm-hmm.
So that then left me with no choice but to come online. I actually started off in the online space as a VA last year. So
Okay.
it was last October, I was a VA and I had some success with that. I had a few clients,
Okay.
but it wasn't satisfying. Like I just didn't feel happy doing it. I was constantly anxious and worried and chasing up clients. And then after that, I ended that after a few months. I then came across drop shipping. I invested a lot of money into that and had like zero return. So that was just a waste of time and a waste of money altogether.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
then as I was about to give up, I came across affiliate marketing.
Uh-huh.
Um, because I'd been through the bad experience with drop shipping, I was a bit skeptical. I
Right.
was a bit worried that it's not going to work out. So,
Right.
as most people do, I was worried. I thought it was a scam. And I spent many, many weeks just researching it. And then in April this year, I actually started it. I started with a $7 course with a different program.
Mm-hmm.
And then I learned what affiliate marketing was at that point. So I learned what it is and how to set everything up, and I had all my systems set up. But then it was like, well, what do I do next? Because I've got everything set up, but what's next?
Right.
And then in June, I came across Jonathan's program. Again, I took the 3-day challenge with him. Did that, and that sort of tied everything up together. And I started getting results after taking that program. And then I think it was the end of August, I contacted yourself about investing further into the full program.
Right.
And it's just been an amazing journey since. Like, I've not looked back. And yeah, it's just been an amazing journey.
Oh, you have been doing great. I mean,
Yeah.
so uh, if you guys are watching this live and if you have any questions, please drop your questions in the comment section down below, or just simply say hi to Jasleen, and we will go over your questions, okay, and to answer any questions that you may have. So, Jasleen, before we actually work together, okay, I mean, since you have
Yeah.
been doing affiliate marketing for a few months. Okay,
Yeah.
and at that time, what's your main traffic source? I mean,
At the
because
time, before I started with you, it was just TikTok because that's what
just
was
TikTok.
taught.
Okay.
It was TikTok. I was on Facebook, but I did not know how to use it or utilize it properly.
Uh-huh.
TikTok was okay, but I wasn't getting the results. Like actually had my first high ticket sale. I think you remember I messaged you. I had like medium ticket, you'd say, sale from TikTok, and that was
Right.
good.
Right.
But that sort of like put the belief back into me that yes, this business model does work. And then when I invested into the full program, obviously Facebook, and I was just mind blown. And I've just been focusing on Facebook since, and that's all I implement at the moment. I do a bit of TikTok, but main
Right.
focus is on Facebook.
Right. Yeah, that's what I figure. And because the reason why I asked this question, because I see a lot of people, they only focusing on TikTok and they are
Yeah,
wondering why they don't get good results yet. So we're gonna
yeah,
talk about that
yeah.
in just a minute. Hey, Scott, Jeff, Brendan, Lisa, and also Nate. How are you, brother? So yeah, I will let you take over the show and just share with us your strategies, what have been working for you. So if you can bring up the screen.
Yeah. Oh, so I'm going to share with you my Facebook strategy and what's been working for me. I'm just sharing it now. Can you see, Daniel? Is it up?
Let me add to the screen. Hold on. Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah, I can see it. Uh-huh.
Okay, right. So obviously, if you guys have already heard, I actually closed 3 high tickets within the last week and a half, so which is just fantastic for me. It was a big achievement of mine. I did it all through Facebook Messenger. I didn't use anything else, and it was just on Facebook Messenger. So I'm actually going to show you how to attract your desired leads and how to turn them into lifelong customers. I'm also going to talk about the message psychology because I feel like this is something that a lot of people struggle with when they're messaging people and they get a bit stuck, because I know I did until I sort of figured it out. And this is also something very close to my heart is I'm going to share with you my experience of how you can overcome your limiting beliefs and how to bring your brand, your mission statement to life, to reality. So again, this is something that's really helped me focus and attain those sales.
Sounds good.
Yeah. So what do your ideal prospects looks like? So your ideal prospect is generally someone looking for guidance and they want someone to show them how to put the things together. So they've done affiliate marketing, they might have done the basic training, but they're just sort of like lost as what to do next. So that could be your ideal prospect. Or they can be a total beginner and want to learn about affiliate marketing so they can leave the 9 to 5. Those should be the type of people that you would want to connect with. So once you've established who your ideal prospect is and what they look like, you want to provide a connection with them. Okay, when I say connection, I don't mean send out your link. What I mean by that is you want to provide value to them and over deliver. And that's just simply done by asking a series of questions, okay, and sharing your own experience with them. If they're stuck with sort of like, I know I do this. So if sort of like I know one of my students, she was stuck with an Aweber. So what I would do is I'd create a quick video about how to set up her email marketing and send that over. So if you want to do that, you can also do that. And what that does is it builds that trust factor between you guys. So it just like shows that you know what you're doing, and it shows that you've got the knowledge to help them. And your intention should be to provide value, okay, and answer the queries. If you're going into a conversation with the mindset of selling, you won't sell anything, okay? And the prospects will know, because this has happened with me in the beginning. All my mindset used to be was sale, sale, sale. Why am I not getting sales? Until I shifted to providing value and knowledge and holding authority in my business. As soon as I started doing that, things changed, magic happened. So your intentions do show when you talk. So be very mindful of something like that.
Right.
So
Okay. Justly, I have a quick question. So when
yeah,
you say you're gonna provide value first, okay, which
yeah.
is very good. That's what I'm doing as well. But do you actually have like a couple mini videos you shoot and and save in your files? And so depending on the what their challenges are, you're gonna send that over, or you based on the conversation you're having with your prospects and find out what their problem is, then you will go extra mile to shoot a quick clip for them.
Both really, because I've actually got the videos now that I've been sending about to people. So I've got videos saved. But again, not every conversation, not every problem is the same. So for example, if I come across another issue that I can help them with, I will just create another video for that at the time. But obviously I've got all these saved up now. So the issues are generally the same, and it's usually like technical issues that they deal with so I've got them saved up, but if not, I always create a quick video on the spot as well.
That's very smart. That's very smart. I just want to clarify this so I can learn. I can pick up this strategy as
You
well.
can learn. We're learning from you.
Okay, keep going. Keep going.
Okay. And the next part is message psychology. So this is really important. Like I said, don't spam links or don't spam and send links. Okay, this is the biggest rookie mistake that you can make. So I'm going to actually share with you the 3 elements to a perfect message, which I use and probably a lot of other super affiliates do, because that's where I learned it from. So the first one is you're making a genuine connection and you want to be personal. And what I mean by personal is by using the name. So obviously on Facebook, everybody's names are displayed. So sort of saying, hi Daniel, hi Jazz, hi Bob, hi Sue, whatever. Using the personal name creates that personal connection. And 2, you need to show authority. So you need to remember that you're the creator, not the consumer, okay? And by showing authority, you can say something like, hi Sue, saw that you're into online marketing, thought it would be great to connect. Please reach out if you need any help or have any questions. And what that does is it shows that you know what you're doing, you're already in the game, and you're already a few steps ahead of them. And to end it, you leave it with an open-ended conversation, allowing your prospect to get back to you without being pushy. So don't sort of like beg for them to get back to you. You've created the connection, you've shown authority, you've said, ask them to get in touch with you when they need help, and they will. And you just basically rinse and repeat that.
I see. I see.
Yeah. Okay.
And how
So
many
I'll move
people
on
do you
to
usually speak to per day?
um more than I should. I've actually got banned because of this. I usually speak to about 60 people a day. And I use a little tool, I think you've heard of it, L Messenger. I use L Messenger to go and speak to people. It makes life a lot easier. But 60 people is, I would say that you have to do that in the beginning.
I see. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, keep going.
Because
Keep
out
going.
of those 60, not everybody's going to get back to you. You need to understand this
Exactly.
as well,
Exactly.
So the
Exactly.
bigger the number, the more people are going to get back to you.
Definitely. I mean, you would say some kind of like numbers game, right? The more people you engage, that
Yeah.
increase the chances of some of them gonna convert into the real customer.
Yeah, that's right. So obviously, the more people that you speak to, you add, the more of a omnipresence that you're going to have in the online space. And obviously, don't just rely on messaging. Okay, make sure that your content and your profile, because I actually had the last high ticket that I closed was a girl that came to me from my Facebook profile. So she had already done affiliate marketing, but she had a few issues with for whatever reason.
Mhm.
And then she'd come across my profile, seen what I'm doing, seen like obviously me sharing my journey and everything, and basically reached out to me, asked for help, I answered the questions, and I closed the sale. Simple as
Sounds
that.
good. Sounds good.
So obviously don't just rely on the numbers side and the messaging. Make sure your profile and your content live up to what you're saying as well.
Sounds good.
So this is my favorite part. So obviously, like I said, my background is in mental health. And I've worked with a lot of people who and help them to overcome their limiting beliefs. It's part of what I do. It's just like naturally ingrained into me. So it's normal to have negative feelings, feeling of overwhelm, nervousness, and anxiety. Okay, But what's important is that you need to understand why you feel like this. Okay. Um, when you understand why you feel like that, that's what's going to help you to overcome your challenges. So, for example, I know personally as well, I was worried about not reaching my monthly financial goal because at the end of the day, we're all doing this for money, right? So, that was something that was playing on my mind. But as soon as I recognized that it's just a belief, it's in my head, it's not real, things started to change. So I challenged that and I said to myself, well, what if I do reach my goal? What if I exceed my goal? What if that happens? So it's about adopting a new belief and putting that into practice. It's all a mindset game. And you need to understand that. For example, if I've got a goal of, for example, 5K a month, the reason I'm visioning that goal is because I deserve it and it's meant for me.
Yep.
So, whatever your goals are, your desires are in life, the reason you are visioning them is because they are meant for you. And the only blockage or whatever you want to call it is the only reason you're not there is because you're not putting in the action. You're letting your limiting beliefs stop you from getting to your goal, if that
Right.
makes sense.
Right.
So, once you eliminate the limiting belief and actually start putting in action, like small steps to begin with, your goal is going to get closer and closer every single day.
So can I say it like this? I mean, yeah, we all know that we want to achieve certain financial goal, or
Yeah,
how many sales we need to
yeah,
make, how many people we're gonna help, maybe in a
yeah,
month of time.
yeah,
But if we don't really believe in our goal that
yeah,
we can achieve,
yeah.
basically we will not do things that needed to achieve that goal, right? We
That's right. Not just the goal, the process as well. Like the process of, for example, affiliate marketing. You have to truly believe in the process that it does work because it does. You are evidence of that. I'm obviously starting to become evidence of that. There's hundreds and thousands of other people that are evidence of that. So believing in your goal, believing in yourself, but more importantly, believing in the process.
Sounds good. Okay, before you move forward to the next
Yeah,
slide, I just want to say for all you guys who are watching live right now, okay, drop your questions in the comment section down below. I've seen some questions coming in, so after just Jasleen do
yeah.
her sharing, we gonna answer all your questions. So just drop your questions in the comment section down below, and we will get back to you in a very soon. Okay. So keep going, Jasleen.
Okay. So this is a little exercise that I learned when I was a VA, and I just think that it's an amazing exercise of how you can bring your brand to life, your vision, your mission statement. So you can do this now as we're on the live, or you can do it afterwards, or if you're watching the replay. But I do strongly recommend that you do it because it's going to really help when you show up and talk to people. So basically, what you do is just I can I can do this closed with my eyes open. So I'm going to do it as it is. You just close your eyes and you imagine that you're entering a room. Okay. It could be an empty room, a coffee shop, an event, a mastermind, an office, or whatever it is, anything that comes to your mind. You vision yourself entering that room. Okay, not yourself, sorry, you want to vision your brand walking into that room. So how does your brand enter the room? Are they nervous? Are they confident? Is it a male? Is it a female? What's your brand's body language? What do they look like? What are they wearing? How are they dressed? Are they smart, casual, glam? What do they smell like? What are the colors and textures that you can see? So this probably doesn't make no sense right now. So I'm going to share with you mine. The first time I did this, this is what I visioned. When I did this exercise, I visioned myself wearing a white shirt, black trousers. Hair was nice and tidy. I had a classic bronze eye makeup with red lips and gold jewelry. My nails were nicely done. And I was very confident and powerful within myself. Okay. And the colors that I visioned were black, gold, red, and white. I could see a Mercedes G Wagon parked up, and I could see myself talking to somebody, and more people were following me, and my bank balance was growing, and I could see a lot of the pound sign. So, this, when I talk to somebody on a call or in a messenger, That vision is in my head because that is my brand. I am confident and I am powerful. So bringing this vision to the front of your brain, your front of your mind, your vortex, I think it's called. Um, it's sort of tapping into your subconscious mind. And the more you tap into your subconscious mind about your visions and your desires, the more it will become to reality. And you're going to need to start showing up as that. So it could be, if you're a guy, you're going to vision yourself in a suit and a boot, nicely done, tie and everything. You don't have to obviously invest in these things, but in your mind, actually showing up as that makes such a big difference. I think it probably makes sense to anyone, but I hope it does. But this is really, really important that when you vision your brand and you actually, your, what's it called? What's this called? Your mind, you vibrate at that level and you become in alignment with your brand, it will come to life naturally because you're moving towards it and you're telling your subconscious mind that that's who I am, that's my brand, and it'll just come reality.
Right, right, right.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm doing this all the time. I mean, not as detailed as you, but I mean, every
Yeah.
morning at night, I also do my visualization. I
Yeah.
will do my affirmation, all those, all those good stuff.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think the more you affirm it, the more it becomes to reality. Like, just don't obviously obsess over what you want. Do it, affirm it. When you're talking to somebody, think of what you would want yourself to be presented as. So I like to present myself as powerful and confident and well educated and smart, and that's what I do. So the more you tap into this sort of like sixth sense, if you want to call it, whatever it is, the more it will come to life.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Okay. And that's it. But I do want to sort of go back and establish three things. So
Sure.
once you've actually, it was in the messaging part. Yeah. There's a few things that when you message somebody, okay, you need to establish three things. One, that you are sharp, enthusiastic, and you're a figure of authority. This is really important. You need to show people that you know what you're talking about. Because as soon as if you don't know what you're talking about, that's also okay. Just say to your prospect that you're going to find out. Obviously, there's groups available. Daniel's here to help out. I'm here to help out. Ask the question, but don't say that that you don't know, or ums and ahs. Just say that you're going to find out and get back to them. Your messaging and your call strategies should mainly about be building rapport and qualifying your prospect. And what I mean by that, when you qualify your prospect, you need to make sure you're speaking to the right person. You're not wasting your time, okay? And you do that by asking a series of questions, because I've done that. I've wasted a lot of time with people that I shouldn't have. And I've learned now that I need to ask certain qualifying questions to qualify them, but at the
Mm-hmm.
same time build rapport. And what that does, it builds my relationship with them, so they love me, they love my product, and they love the company that I'm promoting. And that just automatically results in a sale.
Give us a quick example. What kind of question would you ask? Just give us
So
one.
I normally ask sort of like, so obviously we've already had the introduction of making the conversation personal. Hi, so and so, how you doing? So you're into online marketing. Please reach out if you have any questions. And if they sort of reach back with, yeah, I'm stuck with what to do next. I've done the such as a training. I just don't know what to do next. So I would ask them, well, why are you in the online space? What do you want to gain from this? And
Mm-hmm.
then normally say something like, I want to leave my 9 to 5. I'm doing this for my so I can stay at home. And then obviously I would sort of ask questions like, how on a base of 1 to 10, how serious they are. And if
Mm-hmm.
they sort of say 6 and 7 or 8, my next question would be, well, how do I get you to a 10?
Oh, that's great. Great
And then,
question. Okay.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So once they say, well, I want guidance, I don't know what to do, or I need a mentor, at this point, I will always book a call with them, because I think you can message all you want, but when you have a face-to-face conversation, it builds that trust like no factor even more. So I'd book a call with them, build that trust even more. And also another thing that I do is I show them the program. I show them Freedom Breakthrough 2.0 and
Mm-hmm.
answer any questions they have. So even if it's like they want help with Facebook strategies,
Mm-hmm.
I'll show them your module, Daniel. I'll show them Joshua Ong's module. I'll even play a few minutes of a video if they ask me to.
Mhm.
But it's about over delivering. And obviously, once you do that, they see the program live, you just end up go ahead and close the sale. It's as
I
simple
see.
as that.
I
Yeah.
see.
Okay. That's it. That was it.
Sounds good. Sounds good. I mean, thank you for dropping this golden nuggets. Let's take some questions here. Okay. I mean, let me see.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think these two are the same question. One is from
Yeah.
Ayub. Where do you find leads? And also another question from Precious Adigui. Where do we find high quality leads on Facebook groups? I mean, what group? So I'm into making money online niche. So what's your take on this one? When you just starting out, okay? Because I mean, you are considering you are considered a person who just start your affiliate marketing journey, right? How
Yeah.
can you make I mean, three high ticket sales in 1 week? Where do you find those leads, or those leads come to you? So what's your strategy on this one, bro?
So, like I said, out of those three sales, one person came to me from my Facebook profile. So that's one. Obviously, build your profile, build your content, and two, any groups that are related to affiliate marketing. So there could be ClickFunnels, Aweber, Get Response, Legendary Marketer, Jonathan's groups. I'm sure there's like a ton of others. I can't think, but any groups that are legitimately related to affiliate marketing only, not these groups that say make money online or start your online business, not them, the proper ones that are certified. So that's where you're going to find a lot of struggling affiliate marketers or new people that want to join affiliate marketing.
So what do you do after you join those private groups? How you establish relationship with other people in there without actually making yourself look like you go in there just to steal leads, you know? So
so,
what's your process?
so I would recommend sort of having a schedule. So if you're joining one group, for example, post in that group once a week. Okay. Engage with posts. Okay. Provide genuine value. Don't just sort of like post, okay, this is right, this is amazing. Actually give detail to why you think that that post is interesting, why you found it valuable. Like other people's posts, interact in the group, and obviously message people that you genuinely want to work with or you feel like you're going to be a good fit working together.
Right, and also here is also another tip from me,
Yeah.
because I've known Jasleen for the very beginning. Okay, before she has great results, I mean, she started from sharing her own stories, her
Yeah.
own challenges. Because I
Yes.
see you posting your own story, your
Yeah.
challenges,
Yes.
what you're gonna do to overcome those challenges. I
Yes.
see a lot of people are missing this part when they just got when they first started with the Facebook organic marketing. Okay, they are
Yeah.
too eager trying to figure out what's the right messages to send, where to find leads. But please remember,
Yeah.
you need also you also need to build that know like trust effect. People have to
Yes.
know you. If people don't know you, I mean, no matter how good you are saying in the messages, they simply don't trust you. They will not buy from you. So it takes
Yeah.
time to build your own authority, and it takes
Yeah.
time for people to get to know you, like you, and trust you. That's just another tip. I do see that a lot of people.
You're right. And I think a lot of people love to see that. Like they love to see your struggles. As harsh as that sounds, they want to see you struggling and they want to see how you overcome that. And people do watch you. So even if you don't get no interaction, just remember that people are actually watching you and what you're doing.
Mhm. Yes. Let's take another question from Lisa.
Hi,
Lisa
Lisa.
said, "I posting my story in my Facebook group." I would say yes. I always post my story in on my Facebook profile. I post my story in my Facebook group, and sometimes if I do have relationship with certain private groups, because I always contribute uh, whatever I can do, okay, to support the community. And I mean, I get to know the owner of the Facebook group very well, so they know I'm here to help. Then I will share some of my story, my journey, in other people's group as well. So, what's your answer on this one, Jasleen? How you do it?
I'm guilty of that because I've got a group, but I need to focus more on it. But I do post in the 3-day group. That's like my regular group because obviously I'm part of that program. So I like to share my wins, share my no wins, my struggles, ask for advice. So I would recommend listen to Daniel, and obviously his training that he did. He talks a lot about Facebook groups. So go back and replay that. But definitely, I would recommend it too.
Sounds good. So if you guys have any questions, yeah, use this opportunity and yeah, just drop your questions in the comment section down below so we can answer your questions. Okay. And also, I just also want to show you this. Give me 1 second. Let me see. Okay, so if you haven't been following Jasleen, okay, you can go to this the Billy link. Okay, I shortened it. So basically, this is her Facebook profile. Uh, if you are interested in knowing more how she is making high ticket sales, then using Facebook Messenger, okay, simply connect with her. I mean, she is gonna help you out. You can take a screenshot of this link and just connect with Jasleen. And let me see. Okay, if you guys have any questions, yes, please drop them in the comment section down below. Question from me, Jasleen. So
Yeah.
if somebody, okay, somebody is have been somebody has been working on their affiliate marketing business, but they haven't got that their first high ticket sales yet. Okay, and what based on what you know right now, if you are starting from scratch, what's the fastest way for you and also for other people to get their first high ticket sales?
Okay, I don't think there's a fast way, there's a consistent way, and it's being consistent with one product, one strategy, and preferably, if you can, one platform. A lot of people that I actually speak to on a daily basis have got like 5 different products, 5 different platforms that using all at one time for all the products, and this causes a lot of confusion and overwhelm. So if you're new to the game, I would recommend enrolling onto one product, one program, one course, or whatever it is that you're doing, and one strategy, and get a mentor to help you, because Danielle was my mentor and it just 10 times my sales straight away, because your mentor's going to have the experience and guidance to help you excel and kickstart your business. So try to
Yeah,
focus on one course, one product, one strategy until success. You can do
yeah.
it. It just takes a bit of patience and consistency. Because if I can do it with 0 skills, trust me, anybody can do it.
Oh, you're doing great. You're doing great. Yeah,
Thank you.
and also you also have your. I would say, yeah, you not only you learn very hard, you also put your passion into this,
Yeah.
especially when you are talking to people. People can feel that if you just try to
Yeah.
make few sales, or if you are genuinely trying to
Yeah.
help them to figure out how to overcome their challenges.
Yeah, and
People
that's
can
what
feel
people want. People just want to be listened to. It doesn't matter whether you know the answer or not. Just listen to the person, whether it's on the messengers, on the call. Listen and show that you actually care. Be genuine, be authentic. That's what people like to see.
right. Okay, let's take another question. Okay, also from Precious. What's the best way to pitch? What's the
Don't.
best way? What's
Don't pitch.
Yeah, go ahead,
Don't.
Justin. How you answer this?
I think that's the biggest mistake you can make. Okay, you're not pitching. So, like I said, once you've built the connection, you've got the rapport, they've got questions, you've provided value, you've over delivered, and you get to them. I think what you're trying to ask is basically how to put your offer forward. That's probably a better way of putting it. So, what I do, I'll tell you what I do. So, when I'm about to close a sale, for example, I'm on the call. I always close high ticket sales on a call. I do not send out links. Okay, I've got a Google document with an offer. So I don't pitch, I show them what I can offer them, okay? Because it's not about me, it's about what I can give to them. So
Mhm.
I've got a Google document, it's nicely laid out, and I've got in there so I offer mentoring, I can offer unlimited support, content creation, anything else I'm offering. I show them the offer page. You need to create a desirable offer that they cannot say no to. And once you show the offer, they're already going to say yes, because you've got them to that point. That means that they're in. They just need a little bit of a push. So once you've got your offer in place, just the sale's there for you. You just need to close it. That's all.
So basically, you build good report, and also you ask a series of questions
Yeah,
to see, number one, if they are ready. Number two, what kind of challenges they really
yeah,
want to overcome. Then you will bring them on a call with you. Then you're gonna uh, further connect with them and
yeah.
also show what the best solution you think can help
Yes.
them. Right?
Yes, yes. And like I
I
said, show them the solution, which is share the actual share your screen with them, show them what the program is about, what they can expect, show them what you're offering them. They can't say no because they've come to you for help. So how are they going to say no?
Right. Okay, let's take another question from Jen. Jen is asking, how many calls do you make a day with potential clients?
So last week I was having about 2 calls every single day. This week is I've had about 4 calls a week. So that's because obviously I've got things going on at home and obviously life takes over sometimes. But last week I had at least 2 calls every single day, 5 days a week.
Do you do your this is question from me. Do you do your pre-qualification to decide who you should bring on the call?
Yeah.
If yes, how do you qualify them?
Yes. Just by asking those questions if they're ready to move forward and get the solution to the problem.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
Here is another question from Ayub. How do you transform a cold lead into a hard lead through Messenger? How do you talk to a lead, and which strategy do you use?
Okay, so most of my leads are generally warm. So, because I'm targeting specific leads, I don't really have cold leads. But if I did have a cold lead, I would just talk to them normal. I wouldn't talk about work or anything like that or related to business. I would just build a genuine conversation, ask them where they're from, what the weather's like, what they do, and that's it. And if they are interested in what I do from my content, that's when I would turn them into a warm lead and pursue the conversation further.
Exactly. And also, Ayub, here is also my tip for you. Basically, you need to ultimately, okay, you need to have the capability to have leads come to you. Okay, so that's one thing. Okay, you need to plan your strategies, whether your content strategies, whether your army presence strategies on the social media platforms to build your authority. Okay, that's something you need to work on so you can have leads come to you because you are a trustworthy source. People are gonna look for solution. Okay, and but talking about turning cold leads into hard lead. Okay, when you do outbound messaging, trying to connect with cold leads, I mean, use your content. Just build that relationship without having a mindset that you have something you need to sell because you don't know what you're going to sell before you know, number one, if they need it, number two, if whatever you have can solve their challenges. Okay, so just build a rapport and let your content, because once you guys connect with each other, your content, Facebook will actually push your content on their timeline post. Okay, so they can see it. So use your content, use your story to build that relationship to the next stage.
Yeah,
Okay,
perfect.
let's take another question from Lisa. Would I just strictly reach out to Facebook groups in my niche of affiliate marketing only for better results?
What do you mean by better results? I would reach out into affiliate marketing groups just to make connections. I wouldn't focus on results. Your intention should be to network, make connections, and talk to people genuinely. Don't go in with the intention of getting results because you're not going to. It's simple as that.
Right. And Lisa, probably I don't know what you mean niche because I'm thinking that you you are also in the making money online niche, especially you are going through Jonathan's program right now. But yeah, tell if you help me clarify this question. Okay, what you mean in your niche, and also if you should reach out to other people outside your niche. I'm not sure if I understand this
I think
question.
that's what Lisa means outside, maybe.
So yeah, if Lisa, you can address this. Just type another comment down below. Uh, let me see. Okay. Lisa say, should I say to get them in my Facebook group of making money online?
So do you mean get them to join your group? Yeah, definitely. But obviously, don't just immediately ask, say, "Oh, can you join my group?" Because I had put a story up about this the other day where random people just send out invites. You don't talk to them. I would recommend talking to them. Okay, building that rapport, building that relationship, and just nicely asking, that you would appreciate them joining your group, you'd appreciate their input in your group, and things like that. But don't just send out an invite without asking. I would say recommend always get permission first.
I see. I see. Okay, here from Jeff. Very useful stuff, worth absorbing every information like a sponge. Yeah, thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Jeff.
I
Okay,
had
so
to
yeah,
cut down. There was a lot more. I had to cut down. I could talk all
yes,
day.
yes, yes, yes. So yeah, before if you have any questions, drop them down below, and we're gonna try to answer the last few more questions before we end this live. But Jasleen, here is my question for you.
Yeah.
Because I remember when you just started with Facebook organic marketing. Okay, I mean we've been talking,
Yeah.
and initially you encounter a lot of leads. I mean, a lot of people trying to make friends with you. They send you all
Yeah.
kinds of trash messages.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
how what's your process? I mean, because right now you are more efficient, okay? And
Yeah.
so what's your process when people try to add you, okay, without actually talking to you, without actually sending you any message, they
Yeah.
just send you a friend request. How do you deal with those friend requests? What's your process? How can you find good leads among a lot of trash leads?
So when yeah, like you're right. When I started, I used to get lots and lots of requests from weird people, and I just accept it because I didn't know. But now, what I do when I get a request from a person that I don't know or is not in the making money online niche, I check out their profile, see what they're about. If I feel like I can connect with them, then I'll accept. If not, I just remove. And messages, I still get messages now, but I'm more aware of them. Whereas in the beginning, I wasn't aware and I was just talking to random people, wasting my time. So now, because I'm aware, I know where the conversation is going. So if I feel like the conversation is not going anywhere, I just block. I just block a lot of people. So my block list is quite long.
Sounds good. Sounds good. I also block a lot of people. Yeah. So yeah, thank you guys for joining today's live interview with Jasleen, and please connect with Jasleen if you haven't done so. Okay, and yeah, feel free to talk to Jasleen. I mean, she is a very nice, genuine person, and she's gonna
Thank
help
you.
you. Okay, and tomorrow I also have my Facebook messenger training. Okay, I'm gonna teach you how to. I mean, if you are in my coaching program, then I'm gonna teach you how to close using Facebook messengers to close sales. So yeah, just check your email. I have sent out the Zoom link. So I will see you guys in tomorrow's live coaching session. And yeah, Jasleen, thank you for being with us today. And
Thank you.
I wish you, I mean, more success. You're gonna make a lot
Thank
of
you.
high ticket sales. Okay,
I hope so. Of course, I
will
will.
you will? Yeah,
It's been
you will.
great to talk to you, Daniel, as always.
All right, thank you. I see you
Thank
guys later.
you.
Bye.
Goodbye.